Welcome back to K-Pan today, folks. Heather and I are joined by Lee Swekla and Chris Silver. They are together helping organize the Gloucester Harvest Music Festival, which is Saturday, September 11th, all day long, or 11 to 6 at the I-4C2 lot of 65 Roger Street. How are you, Lee and Chris? Good to see you again.
Good to see you, Corey.
Good to see you and Heather. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Here.
Okay, so right off the top, Chris, can you give us the A to Z of the music event? And then with Lee, we'll get into who this benefits and why, and the first responders and all that.
Well, this year's Gloucester Harvest Music Festival is we are celebrating essential workers, EMS, police and fire, and the community that has persevered through this pandemic. So we're doing a free concert this year, and we're also going to be remembering the loss of 9/11 with the police and fire being present at the concert. We're really looking forward to just getting back into the community, getting people together, and just the outpouring of support's been fantastic, and we're really looking forward to it. Great lineup. We start off with Jim Coyle Band, and he's a local favorite. You'll see him down at the rum line now and then, but he's excited to get on stage. Followed up with Old Cold Tater, another great favorite.
Yeah.
And they've been around for decades, and they've got a great following. It's a nice way to get started through the afternoon. And then we get right into it with Liz Bills. Now, Liz Bills is up for Boston's Top Musician Award, #1 Video Award, and she's one of the top New England performers right now. So she's going to put on quite the show for us. And that's going to get followed by Los Gatos. And they have a great following right in Cambridge at the Burn. You can see them there pretty much every Sunday. And it's a 9-piece band. They play a little bit of everything. The talent is incredible. From there, we go into Emily Grogan. And we've got a special guest, her daughter, Britt, who just released a record of her own. And she's also a New England award-winning composer and singer. And so is her daughter. So it's going to be another follow-up great act. And we close out the day with Jamie Lynn Hart, who is another Boston Award winner and a New England winner. And she is really looking to give Gloucester a great show. She was on stage 2 years ago for us. It got rained out. And she said, hey, you hold us again, I will be there. And she is here.
Very cool. Yeah, killer lineup. And so, and Lee, and this is all still part of the helping the Addison Gilbert Hospital Citizens Fund.
Yes, it usually, when a ticket event, it benefits the Addison Gilbert Hospital Citizens Fund. This year, where it's a free event, we will take donations at the gate, but it's not necessary. We want to bring the community out and to sit on the field with our first responders and just have that opportunity to say thank you. As you know, during the epidemic, the worst hit organizations were the hospitals and the ER, and it was really hard on the medical community in general. So we support Addison Gilbert Hospital. We encourage them to do things a little more than they are. We don't want to lose any more. We're trying to hold them locally, and we encourage people to use the hospital all the time. But we didn't have to encourage anybody this year because they were really super busy.
And we've mentioned the first responders here too. So there'll be some interesting guest appearances between sets.
Yes.
So,
I'm sorry.
No, we recently retired Captain Aiello, or Deputy Chief Aiello, going to be our MC. So we'll be able to poke fun at him between acts.
This is Steve Aiello, so he's good.
Yeah. So he's going to be on stage, and he brings his own act all by himself. So and he's going to be introducing the speakers between each set. Adam Kukuru with Veteran Services will be present on field, educating people about what they provide and supporting the veterans that will be there. And then we have multiple speakers from the nurses, police, fire, EMS, and I think Lee has a few more people up her sleeve.
I do. Do you want me to reveal who they are?
You can.
Sure. We're going to have the people from We're All in This Together. They played a big part during this whole COVID year and a half. Also, Scott Trenti from Senior Care is going to be there, and he's got a special story he wants to tell, kind of like Heroes Sung and Unsung. We also have Senator Tara, of course, who helped us start the Addison Gilbert Hospital Citizens Fund. Paulette Van Treese, who is a registered nurse at Beverly Hospital ER, is going to talk about her experiences there. And we're also going to have Marion Smith, the first female vice president from the Cape Ann Savings Bank. So we're happy to have her. And the mayor will be joining us also on the field. She will help open up the event.
Very nice. And so now I always go to attend this event. And so I have to ask about beer and food. What's the skinny on that?
There's going to be.
So this year we have True North Brewery from Ipswich, Mass. will be replacing Cape Ann Brewery that just closed their doors this past year. We're looking forward to them. They're going to be bringing their all of their different brews. They've been very supportive, and we're happy to have them on board. We have our annual provider of spirits, Ryan and Wood Distilleries.
Yes.
Bob Ryan will be mixing up his special batches for everybody. And then we have celebrity bartenders from the Crow's Nest that will be there serving everybody. So
you're singing right to me now, Chris.
Such a niche Gloucester event. It's crazy. This is really great.
We're going to have Abby D's sausages. We've got Nana's fried dough. We have the popcorn truck. We have gelato. We're going to have a seafood chowder truck. So we're really looking forward to having, the local businesses there. We also really do encourage people. They can come and go from the event. We do wristband over and under. You are allowed to leave the property, and we really want you to experience downtown Gloucester and, bring your business elsewhere. You don't have to stay locked down between acts if you choose to do so. This is a community event, and we expect you to explore the community.
Very cool. So now there are a suggested donation for attendees, right? But if people either can't make the event or they're watching from afar and want to support this, how can they go about doing that?
Well, that can be done through our website, Addison Gilbert Hospital Citizensfund.org, or they can send a check directly to AGH Citizens Fund, Post Office Box 1495 in Gloucester, 01930.
Very cool. And so, not that we're worried about this, but would there be a rain day, or is it a rain or shine event?
Rain or
it's not going to rain.
Yeah, it's not going to rain. We already know that. That's Chris, I want to ask, what was it like trying to procure all this talent to get them up to Gloucester for this day? How hard was that for you?
It sometimes can be difficult, but the artists really took a huge hit this year, and they've all been looking to get back on track, get back to the venues. They're not traveling as much as they used to. So I reached out to them, and you know what? They want to come to Gloucester. They love Gloucester, and they do have a lot of connections up here. I mean, we are very fortunate to have a huge home base of great talent here already. And so they want to mingle with them. They want to come here out of Boston or out of Cambridge or out of Rhode Island or New York, and they're coming. And it's nice to be known as a destination location, and Gloucester's made it that way.
Very nice. Yeah.
So do people bring their own chairs and things like that?
Absolutely. Okay. Bring your own chairs, your little fold out tables, your blankets. We are not putting out picnic tables this year. We used to put out 20 to 30 picnic tables that we give away at the end of the event to different charity organizations in the community. Because we are still, post-COVID, we're a little cautious. We don't want people to feel uncomfortable trying to share a picnic table with somebody else. So we, do encourage you to do safe distancing, bring your own tables and chairs, set up your own little space, and enjoy the day.
And family friendly?
Absolutely. We bring kids, dogs. We do allow them, but please keep them leashed and keep them behaved. And I think we've actually had a leashed cat in the past. So, so we are not discriminatory against what type of pet you bring. So
pet friendly. That's really inclusive. Thank you.
I think the only thing that we don't want to see in the field probably is coolers.
Yeah, no coolers, no backpacks, please. We can't have outside beverages. We will be selling water, soft drinks, and obviously beer, wine, and alcoholic spirits. So we just we really discourage that, and it's part of the law. And just please play friendly with us. That's it.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, it's a really cool event. Again, it is Saturday, September 11th, starting at 11 a.m., running right through 6 p.m. And at the I-4C2 lot, 65 Rogers Street in downtown Gloucester, if you have to GPS that, folks. So
Yep.
Lee Sweckler, Chris Silver, thanks so much, especially for putting this on. I mean, this,
Yeah.
you can't imagine how much work went into this, and to offer a wink wink free event like this is pretty amazing. So hats off to both of you.
It's
Well,
a
you
gift
know,
to so many people in the community.
if I can just say, we could not have done this without the help of the city and all the sponsors. They have been fantastic. And everybody wants it to be a feel-good event, to be able to come in and thank your first responders and sit among them. So yeah, we're just encouraging everybody to come down, sit down, bring a blanket, bring a chair, get comfortable, spend the day with people you know or don't know, and just make it a family-friendly event. If the kids want to bring along hula hoops or bubbles or anything that will entertain them, bring your dancing shoes. Just looking forward to a really good, feel-good event.
Yeah, we all are. Thanks for your time. This was great. We'll get this out ASAP and try to get as many people as possible down to the Gloucester Harvest Music Fest.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
This episode of Cape Ann Today is brought to you by Bank Gloucester. Start here, get there.